everyone students. So well, this is Gracia and I'm going to start with the chapter 4 of IGCSE Maths of grade 7. Okay, this is grade 7 mathematics student and the chapter name is length, mass and capacity. So we are going to see this topic student. First we will see about length. What is length student? A length is nothing but to measure the distance. How long it is. To measure the distance is called as length. Okay? And we are going to see the different units for length, for mass and capacity. Now first we will see about the length student. What are the measurement is? First we'll start 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. You may be seeing this 10 millimeter in your scale student. Now 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Then 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. This is all about the length student. This is only 3 units which is there. Now 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter and 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer student. Now this is the length student. Just note it down. And another thing, as you go down, you will find the units will increase. Means meter will be greater than centimeter, kilometer will be greater than meter as less to centimeter. So the units are increasing student. Always remember, kilometer is the bigger unit and meter is bigger than centimeter but less than kilometer. This you have to understand. Okay. Now under the length, how we are going to convert it? How we are going to convert it, that we are going to see. First just take a note of it student. Yes. Now we'll see. I'll tell one easy way student. Always remember, in maths or in any other subject, if you want to convert from smaller to bigger units, then you have to divide. You have to divide with what value? You'll be having with what? That depends on the unit student. Okay. If you want to convert from smaller to bigger unit, you have to divide. This is the first point. Now when we want to change or when we want to bigger to smaller units, that time you have to multiply. Always remember that. This is a universal law or this is a basic rule for every units. It is not only here in maths, in physics also. Okay students, done? Now we'll see the next part. Okay. I am going to give some sums. I am going to solve it and after that you'll understand how it is carried out. Okay. Now for example, I am talking about 0.4 meter. I have to convert that into centimeter. How we will convert it? Very simple. We know that we have to find the relationship between meter and centimeter. So how we will find it? 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Now, is meter is greater or centimeter is greater? Meter is greater according to the scale. Now what you have to do when you convert meter to centimeter, what is it? That is bigger to smaller. So that time we multiply it. So how it will be multiplying? 0.4 meter is equal to 0.4 into 100. So what it will be the answer? Now we know that decimal multiplication. Do you remember that we have done in the lower standard? If you don't know about it, you can refer my videos. It is there student. Division and multiplication. Even that I will provide in the link student. Now 0.4 into 100. Now 0.4 into 100 will be what? It will be 40. And you have to write the unit. Always remember, when you convert the unit, you have to write it. So it is 40 centimeter. Now we'll see the next one. From smaller to bigger unit. So how we will do it? We will do it very simple. The number is given 345 millimeters student. I have to convert to centimeter. I told you that when it is changes from the smaller to bigger, then you have to divide it. And we know that 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So I will divide it. Divide by 10. So what it will be when we divide it? The answer will be coming 34.5 and you have to write the unit. So this is the way the conversion is carried out, student. This is the way the conversions is carried out, and it's very, very important in mathematics as well as in many subjects. Now we'll see about mass. Now we will see about the mass, student. Mass is nothing but how much, what is the mass, what is the matter content in that particular object. That is mass, student. Mass is nothing but to measure or to weigh the object, how much weight it is. So that is our mass. Now we'll see the scale. What are the scale for the mass? Okay. Now 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. Again 1000 kg is equal to 1 ton. And it is denoted by small t. This usually 1 ton and all, you will be seeing this in the factories because it's a lot, 1000 kg. Okay. Now always remember kg is smaller than ton and ton is greater than kg. And you can say that kg is greater than gram and gram is smaller than kg. So these are the three units, gram, kg and ton. This is all about mass. Only the mass is related to weigh the object, how much weight it is. Okay. Now we'll see the conversion. We'll again go to some example for mass. We'll see the conversion, student. We want 75 gram to be changed to kg. So how we will do it? This is from smaller to bigger, student. When it is smaller to bigger, what we do? We divide it. We divide it, student. But what we will divide? We know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So I will divide it, student. So 75 divided by 1000 will be 0.075 kg. Understood? Now we'll see about from bigger to smaller. Now we'll see the from bigger to smaller, student. I am going to take a big one. And from bigger to smaller unit. So I'll take 1 kg. Or sorry, I'll take 4 kg, student. I want to convert it into gram. So we will simply multiply. 4 into 1000 will be 4000 kg, student. Sorry, 4000 gram. So the answer is 4000. Now you understood, student. Now we'll see about the ton. What will be the ton one? Okay. Now the ton one is, I'll talk about 7000 kg. Now we have to change this to ton. How we will change it? Very simple. We know that from smaller to bigger unit we are doing. So we have to divide it. So we know that 1000 kg is 1 ton. Now we'll divide it. So 7000 divided by 1000. So we'll cancel this term because that is cancelled. Now 7. So 7 ton is remaining. So this is all about mass. If you have any doubt regarding anything, student, please put it in the comment. And before that, please subscribe my channel, student. Okay. Now we'll see about volume or capacity. What is it? Volume or capacity. Now you will be having a big question mark. Why there is a two name for it? It is just an alternative name, student. Capacity or volume, how much it can hold. The container, how much it can hold. It is a volume. We say, right, we buy 1 liter of milk. We drink 1 liter of juice. Like that, why we say that is a volume. Okay. Now only one unit we have, student. That is 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. Here certain term you should remember that. Half liter. What is this? Most of them in question you will be having this part. Half a liter means it is 500 ml. Always remember it is half a liter is 500 ml. Half a liter is 500 ml, student. This always remember 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. Okay student, and one more thing, when you write, unit should be written. In this chapter there is one different topic, that is reading scales. Reading scales means how you will read. Like I'm talking about, I'll take one example student. I'm talking about that 0 to 100. Now how you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. See, I'm going to take this number, this scale. Now you will be having, this is 100 ml. Now this line indicate what is the value of this line. That will be a big question. How you have to do, I'll tell very simple. You have to simply count how many division is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 divisions. And see, from 0 to 100 means this whole value will be 100 ml. So one division, we say this is as one division student. One division is equal to 100 divided by how many it is? It was 5. So I'll divide and tell you what it is, 20 ml. So each division is 20 ml in the scale. So this is the way you have to find it out. This is the way you have to find. It can be ml, it can be kg, it can be even the temperature also student. So you should know how to find the value, because every time it is not necessary that the value will be exactly or it will be accurate, that is 100 ml or 200 ml. No, sometimes decimal point or sometimes you will have the points like this, or you have to calculate it. So that is why always remember how to do this method. Very simple. You have to count the number of division, you have to divide it by the what that whole scale is. This is from 0 to 100. So 100 divided by 5 and 20 ml. So each value is 20 ml student. You have to see the unit, then you have to decide. Okay students, so this is all about today's lecture, length, mass and capacity, and it's a very simple chapter. I hope you all understood the concept, and please subscribe my channel student. Now we come back to our competition. What is a competition? I'm going to see the questions. I'm going to post the questions on my video. Okay, so well, this is the question for this particular video. Go through that and give the correct answer. The one who is giving the maximum correct answer for a month, that student will be getting the prize. And please mention your name as well as your class. Okay student, subscribe my channel. Without subscription, your prize will be not allowed. Okay, the first thing is that you have to subscribe, and the second thing is that please be regular and follow this whole videos. Okay, and thank you for the support student. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll see you in the next class. Bye, take care.